Support for today's episode comes from Hayden Excavating in Waynesburg. As a locally owned company serving Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia, Hayden Excavating delivers top-quality construction, excavation, and hauling services tailored to your project's exact needs. They combine big capabilities with personal hometown service, putting safety, quality, and your satisfaction first every single time. Learn how their team can work for you by visiting haydenexcavating.us or calling 724-627-3896. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of the GreeneScene Podcast. We're going to have some fun today. As a matter of fact, I not only have one really special guest, but I've got another guest that's quite special because I normally would be introducing her as a co-host or as the boss lady at Direct Results. But today we have Pam Marisa and we have Dawn Mankey, both going to talk to us about Touch a Truck, one of the most special events that we have in this area too. So welcome, Pam.
Thank you. It's nice to be here today.
Welcome, Dawn.
Thank you.
All right. Now, first of all, I don't know how many people out there listening are not already familiar with Touch a Truck. It's got to be a small number, but maybe not. Maybe we'll find some new people. I don't know. You guys are growing and growing. Well, first of all, I just want to know what the date is. When is Touch a Truck?
The date is Saturday, September 26th.
Okay.
It runs from 11 to 2.
11 to 2. Boy, and that's a lot to pack in for those hours, isn't it?
We do it.
Okay. And this is the 14th year?
14th year.
14 years. Well, let's start with the beginnings, Dawn. I mean, you've been with it all along, right?
Yes.
And I want to know, how did you come up with this? Why did you start Touch a Truck here in Waynesburg?
Our previous pastor, Pastor Ed Pierce, wanted something for the children in our area.
Let's pause for just a moment. And the church is?
First Baptist Church.
First Baptist, right. Okay.
And he wanted something for the children because a lot of children in our area, they cannot go on vacation.
Okay.
They maybe can't even afford to go to the fair. So maybe an event that would be for all children in our area. So he brought back an idea from Talmadge, Ohio. That's where he resided at the time. And it was a small Touch-a-Truck.
Okay.
And they had a mail truck, they had a fire truck, and an ambulance. And he said, can you expand on that experience? Well, everyone who knows me knows I'm good for a party. So I just imagined a huge birthday party.
Okay.
And the first year we had 10 vehicles and balloons. Mm-hmm. And that year we had just plain T-shirts. Okay. Nothing really fancy. And then from there, we expanded the vehicles and maybe a little more experiences. Uh-huh. And then by our 5th year, we had piñatas and games and prizes,
all
Chinese auction,
face painting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, how many came? You had 10 vehicles at the first one.
Yes.
The very first one. How many
We
visitors?
had 99 children
Well,
registered.
that for the very first one, 99
Yes.
children. Okay.
Our highest year is 598.
598?
Yes.
Wow.
That was a big year.
Yeah.
And with parents and families, we're well over 2,000 people that visit Touch a Truck every year.
Okay, so we were talking just the children
kids.
at
Yeah.
598.
Oh, we have adults who come just to walk around and
because they like it too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
there's a little bit of kid in all of us, you know.
Yes.
And I mean, we're talking trucks. What are some of the what kind of vehicles have you had?
We have the fire truck, our Waynesburg Fire Department.
Okay, cool.
Ambulance. Ice cream truck. The corner cupboard brings their ice cream truck, and EQT fills it full of ice cream.
Cool.
And that's free to the children.
They're free. Everything is free. You can't even be a vendor and sell something.
Okay.
Nothing.
So
It is
there's
absolute-
empty pockets when you come to
Yes.
this. You
You can be a vendor and give away.
Right, but you
items,
can't sell.
But you cannot sell it.
But we've had school buses, police cars,
Yeah.
cranes,
Cranes?
boats.
Boats, yeah.
We've had planes.
Oh, yes.
We've had
Planes.
motorcycles.
A little train.
We've had
Planes,
dozers.
trains, and automobiles.
We've had a race car one year.
Yeah.
So the variety is just so large.
And the idea is they can get up close and
And not only touch the truck.
Not only touch
they
it.
can get into the truck, honk the horn, pretend like they are part of,
driving that truck or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
Wow. That is really exciting.
Speaking of honking the horn, I had a friend from Morgantown that decided to get married in the park in Waynesburg on Touch a Truck Day. And he kept saying, what is going on? Why is there all this honking going on
they're
during my
celebrating
wedding?
your wedding.
So he decided to get married on Touch a Truck Day in the Waynesburg Park. So you got a lot of horns going on there.
Yeah, well, that was unique. Yeah. That'll be on his wedding video forever,
Yep.
so.
Yes, it will.
How fun. Where do they come from, these vehicles? How do you get them? I mean, how does that work?
A lot of different businesses, they usually call me to see if they can bring their vehicle. Yes. First couple years we had to reach out. Now they call us, which is really nice. But it's a lot of our local businesses. Like I said, the Waynesburg Fire Department.
Right.
We have the local police department, the Borough Police Department, ambulance, and then we have a lot of support from Hartman and Hartman, Hapchuck, and Iron Synergy, and Hayden Excavating.
Well, and they have a lot of interesting equipment and,
Yes.
and trucks.
Oh,
Different,
Kids love cranes and bulldozers
Oh, yeah,
and
bulldozer.
excavators.
Yeah.
They love it. Tractors, Ross Tractor.
Yeah, he brings
Bring
in.
their tractors. Kids love tractors.
So they get to climb all over them and
Yes.
and sit in the seat and honk the horn. And I imagine there's a siren goes off every now and then too.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So what goes into putting on such an event? I mean, let's talk about it. In the beginning, I know it's changed. So I'm like, they're calling you, but still, how do you start planning this? How far in advance and what goes into it?
Well, you think about the next year.
The year of. You think about the next year.
Yes. And we have sponsors. We have
Yes.
very generous sponsors now. That helps us create a bigger event with more things to do.
Right.
And again, a lot of our local businesses contribute to that
Financially.
financially, yes. And as well as bring their vehicles.
As well as the vehicle. Okay. Both.
And things to give away
And
for the
and
children.
stuff,
It is, I love it. It is my favorite time of year.
Well, we briefly ran over some of the things that you do, like the ice cream and the T-shirts and whatever. What are some of the activities, the other things? What do you do?
So we have piñatas.
The piñatas,
And
okay.
something new that we developed in the last couple of years is Jesus was a kid too. So it's Jesus's life as a kid through Bethlehem, Nazareth, and Jerusalem. So
Wow.
children learn where Jesus was born, and then they go into Nazareth where he grew up. And then they can go into Jerusalem where they went to pray and go into the marketplace. They'll be given 5 shekels and they can buy anything they want in the marketplace.
What's for sale in the marketplace?
Well, my favorite are flutes
Flutes.
and all kinds of musical instruments,
Wow.
which aren't really attractive to the parents, but the children love it.
But this is like a giant maze that they walk through and get to experience.
So there's like a
life
scene,
as a child.
a
Yes.
scene of Bethlehem, a
Yes.
scene of the stable or whatever, and then
And when they go into Nazareth, they learn how to be a carpenter. They
yes.
have races, and they do games in the Nazareth, and then into the marketplace.
into Jerusalem and the marketplace.
Yes.
How fun!
And every year, Pam
fun,
has
and-
helped grow the event.
well,
yes,
she-
we get
she loves
together
it.
right after every event. We get together. What can we do that will enhance the experience?
What part do you play, Pam?
Well, we decide on it's like for the bigger event next year, we're deciding on whether to bring a band or to get bounce houses. And then, of course, Direct Results makes the T-shirts and with the sponsors on the back. And every year we come up with a new design for the T-shirts.
Right.
We also donate the flyers, the posters, the Facebook page ads. And now we're doing the podcast for Touch a Truck. It's one of my favorite events. Because the kids are just so happy when they're there. And you could just tell that they've just so excited to be around the vehicles. And they get a free lunch. Everything is free. Like she said, face painting and games. And it's just so interactive with the kids. And it's just really fun to see the smiles on their face.
All right, you got to be honest now. What vehicle have you climbed onto?
All of them.
All of them.
Well, like you said, adults want to be kids too. And when you go up there and you see all the excitement, you want to do it too.
Of course.
So, you get on every vehicle and take pictures, and it's really fun.
I can definitely picture you in the race car. The year you had a race car there, yeah.
To celebrate America's 250th anniversary, Direct Results has created my favorite truck yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's red, white, and blue, of
course.
He is adorable.
Stars and stripes.
Is it what kind of truck? Is it a pickup truck or?
It's a pickup truck.
Okay.
And it reminds me of Mater from the movie
Tow
Cars.
Mater, yeah.
Yes,
yeah, right.
yes.
That's really neat. I mean, it's a very special event for many of the reasons you mentioned. Mm-hmm. Not only is it fun, but it's an opportunity for the local kids in this area to experience something without it costing the family a bunch.
And the families have fun together.
Of course they do, yeah. Well, just given the fact that it's been around for 14 years and grown every year, and that we're talking thousands of people there and hundreds of kids, I'm sure that you've heard some stories from some of these people over the years, or at least witnessed what the impact is on the kids while they're there. So do you have any interesting people that have really been affected by it?
Yes. Some of the children, now this was 14 years ago.
Okay, we're going way back now, back to the beginning.
So a lot of these children have grown up. And a lot of these children,
that 14 years ago, yeah.
They have been inspired with Touch a Truck to pursue a career in whatever. My favorite story is the little boy who wanted to be a lineman. West Penn Power brought their bucket truck.
Okay.
And he, learned how to go up in the bucket truck. The electric's very dangerous, and these are the things. And the gentleman who was at the truck was very educational,
right?
With all the children,
really teaching them about it.
Yes. So several years later, that same man who brought the truck said that little boy went through lineman school for free and is working for West Penn Power.
No
First
kidding.
Energy now. Yes.
He now works for West Penn Power.
Yes.
Well, how cool. That's definitely a success story there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the children, a lot of them are in the medical career because of the ambulance.
Yeah.
And my own daughter, she was inspired by medicine and
right.
So
right.
Yes.
Neat.
It has been an inspiration to a lot of children to pursue a career.
Well, there you go. So it's not only fun; it's educational.
Yeah, it has become so much more for this
inspiring,
community.
Yeah.
Yes,
neat. And it's in the First Baptist Church parking lot, in between the First Baptist Church and the Way, and it's just such an open air environment that you can just fit so many people in there and have a great time without feeling crowded or packed or anything. Right. So it's 11 to 2, and there's plenty of time to come up and see all the vehicles, sit on them, get your free T-shirt, your free lunch, and enjoy some games also.
Yeah. I mean, it's just really impressive, this event. Now, do you get a lot of people, do you draw from out of town too? I mean...
Some, but most are our
local
community.
Kids. Yeah,
yes.
Good.
Yeah, and we're always interested in anybody else that wants to get involved, wants to sponsor, wants to bring a vehicle. You can just reach out to Dawn Mankey. And she's usually at the Way every day. But just reach out to her if there's an idea or something you'd like to contribute as part of the community. That would be wonderful.
Or even help volunteer work it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have this vague recollection from probably back in the very first one or early ones anyway. I don't remember what was up, but there was a need for volunteers to do something. And I just recall a group from the college. It was the football team or somebody. I don't remember who it was, but a whole bunch of the university students came to help.
Well, we realized that we needed one volunteer per vehicle so the children weren't climbing up by themselves.
Yes, right.
That we learned quickly.
Okay.
So that was the push for volunteers.
Okay.
So we could have volunteers at every vehicle.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I know we already talked about a variety of some of the vehicles that you get, but I'm kind of curious, and I know that they're different from time to time. Some come every year, and then every other year or whatever, you get something unique. Let's start with this one. What was the largest or biggest vehicle you've ever had?
Definitely the crane.
Oh yeah, the crane, right. Was certainly the tallest.
Yes.
Yeah.
They love the crane.
They took the crane and raised it up, right, all the way up.
Yes. Yes, and they hang a piñata off of the hook, which was really cool.
No, well, nobody can hit that one, but that is funny. Who brings the crane?
Maxim Crane.
All right. Well, thank you, Maxim
McAdoo
Crane.
has brought a crane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's neat.
And the cranes, they're very expensive to rent per day. So
this is really something.
This is something.
A real
Yes.
donation.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what would you say is the most unusual vehicle you've ever had? Something that you don't get or only got it 1 year? Or?
Well, Hartman and Hartman brought a race car.
Oh yeah, race car.
The children weren't allowed to touch that race car, but it was there.
But it was there.
They ran it. And the kids
you
started it up.
yeah,
It was very loud.
The kids loved it.
I'll bet they did. What do you think is the most popular one kids love the most?
Definitely the fire truck and the school bus.
The school bus?
Yes.
Well, a lot of preschool kids that haven't had the
been to school
opportunity
yet.
to ride a school bus, it'll be super excited about it. I know when my kids were little, they always wanted to ride the school bus. Of course, my mother was a school bus driver, so they would just love getting on the bus and pretending like they were going to school, and they just want to be big. I think it's a
the
big deal
kid.
to go to school.
It really would be. I get on the school bus. Yeah.
I'm riding the school bus. I'm really cool right now.
Corner Cupboard's ice cream truck is very popular.
Oh yeah, well that makes a lot of sense for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
It's free.
Yeah,
right?
and
Yes.
thanks to EQT who donates the ice cream to give away at the event. So that's very generous of them.
That's another. I mean, you mentioned that you have a lot of support financially. What's it take to put this on?
Well, no less.
ballpark.
Ballpark between $10,000 and $12,000.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of donations on that too, but
Yeah.
it's about 10 to
So
15,000.
we really owe a big debt to the participants that bring their stuff and to the supporters that donate money, which are sometimes one and the same or often.
Right.
And the general whoever your sponsors are, and some of them have been there all 14 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And continue. Many of them, I guess.
Several of them,
Yeah.
especially our local businesses that
Yeah.
have sponsored and came and also volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the goods. So let's talk again about the actual activities. You said everybody gets lunch. What do we have for lunch when we go to Touch Truck?
You'll get a free hot dog, chips, and a drink, and some kind of dessert.
Okay. And that's for the kids up to age 12.
No, everyone, even
Mom and Dad?
volunteers receive.
Volunteers? Oh boy.
Everyone receives lunch.
How
yes,
nice.
and ice cream.
Wow.
EQT donates enough ice cream for everyone.
Jeepers. This is really neat.
It is.
And I'm not sure. I mentioned at the very beginning that I thought nearly everybody knows about Touch Truck or has heard of it. I'm not sure they know. If they haven't been, they don't know yet. So folks, anybody listening out there, if you haven't been or taken a child to go there, you got to do it.
Even if you're not a child.
Yeah, so even if you're not a child, come watch the smile on the children's faces. It's so worth it.
Very worthwhile. You
Yes.
mentioned earlier that you take a lot of pictures, Pam.
Yeah, like during, I will go up during Touch a Truck and take pictures. And Dawn does a great job of sending thank you cards with an envelope full of pictures.
Oh,
and
how nice.
Sharing with the
Yeah.
sponsors. The joy on the kids' faces when they're there.
So again, it's always the last Saturday
Yes.
in September.
Yes.
That would be the 26th this year.
Yes.
11 to 2. And it occurred to me, you mentioned where it is. It's in the parking lot. Pam said plenty of room there. Well, right next door is the relatively new The Way building that's there. And I thought if you haven't been there yet to check that facility out, it's really something special for our community, and you might enjoy it. If you go to Touch Truck, you can also visit The Way. It'll be open, won't it?
Yes, the way will be open if families want to come in and enjoy some air conditioning and basketball.
Yeah.
Yes, please,
She's still
check it
thinking
out.
positive. End of September, still going to feel like summer?
It's usually warm.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And of course, we owe a appreciation to the church, First Baptist Church, right?
Yes.
For the beginnings of this, getting it started and supporting it through The Way. Most of your volunteers are church members, I think.
Yes.
And so it's just a great thing for Greene County to have. Well, thank you very much for being with us. Before we go today, though, I have some challenge questions for you. We like to do this with the GreeneScene Podcast. We kind of put people on the spot, but we know you're Greene County, and we know you love the county, and we ask questions. So we're going to just put you on the spot. I'm going to go back and forth between the two of you. Greene County, this one's for you, Dawn.
Okay.
Greene County was officially formed in 1796. Who was it named after?
Nathaniel Greene.
Yes.
You got the easy one.
Yeah, that's an easy one. And what? Let me give you a little bit more challenge.
Okay.
Who was Nathaniel Greene? Why was he? What did he do?
Well, I know that he's actually buried in Savannah because I just visited Savannah and I stood at his
Savannah,
grave.
Georgia?
Yes.
Okay.
So he was in the war.
The war. Okay.
As a
General.
Yeah, General Nathaniel Greene. I was going to give you multiple choice. And of course, it was the Revolutionary War. So we've talked a lot about that during this year of 250 years.
Right.
All right, Pam, this one's yours. Waynesburg College, now Waynesburg University, made history by becoming one of the first colleges in the U.S. to do what?
Have women's wrestling.
Oh, well, that's close. I'll give you.
Oh, no.
I'll give you the multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. A, to offer a degree in agriculture. B, to install electric lighting in dorms. Or C, to grant equivalency degrees to women.
I would say C.
That's right. That's right. And I don't know
I
whether
only
they had
know
a
that
wrestling
because-
team that year.
Well, I only know that because Miss Denny
Yes.
and the Denny sisters have so many degrees
Yes.
from Waynesburg College.
Right.
And it was back in the 1890s. So
They're one of the first in the nation to do that.
Yes.
I'm not sure when the wrestling team was formed, but anyway. Dawn, back to
a
you.
couple years ago.
Greene County is home to several historic wooden covered bridges. Which covered bridge crosses 10 Mile Creek in Center Township? Was it A, Carmichael's Covered Bridge, B, Scott Covered Bridge, or C, Cox Mill Covered Bridge?
B.
B. Yay, she got it. You're right. It was Scott Covered Bridge. All right, Pam, back to you. Which river forms the entire eastern border of Greene County? A, Monongahela River, B, Allegheny River, or C, Ohio River?
A, of course.
Monongahela River.
Monongahela River.
There we go. The Mon. The Mon
Yep,
is
the
our
Mon.
river. That's our river. Hey. Sometimes you're sure it's going to be so difficult you aren't going to know, and you're like,
You overthink it.
You overthink it. That's right. So now, Dawn, the last one for you. The Greene County Fair has been a summer highlight for generations. This is just too easy.
I don't know.
She got all the easy ones.
In what month is the county fair traditionally held?
August?
Yeah, like this week,
Wait,
or
do you
last
need
week?
multiple choice?
Good one. Okay. Before Greene County was officially established in 1796, I didn't ask you, its land was originally part of which neighboring Pennsylvania county? A, Fayette County, B, Washington County, or C, Allegheny County?
I'm going to say B, Washington County.
Washington County, that's right. Yep, it was. It was carved out of the southern portion of Washington County. So we got to like those guys up there pretty well. They used to be us. Okay, well, once again, it's been fun. Everybody, you can find out more if you need to about the Touch a Truck by looking at the
GreeneScene magazine.
Oh, there's a story in there?
Oh, there will be.
There will be, okay. All right, so you'll learn everything you need to know, and we encourage you to show up. Bring yourself, bring your kids, have some fun on September 26th for Touch a Truck. Thank you so much, Dawn Mankey.
Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you, Shelly.
And Pam Marisa, thank you. And folks, for listening, thank you. We thank you for showing up and tuning us in. Be sure to tune in to the next GreeneScene Podcast.